Hello and welcome to the Week 7 Games That Matter prediction video. I got a few games. I decided not to add any to the list of teams that aren't ranked that I think could be ranked. There's not any games going on I think that are going to affect it that much. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into my predictions. First is number 2 Clemson at Syracuse. Now, I got Clemson winning this game, but I think Syracuse keeps it close for the first quarter or two, but I think Clemson will pull away in the second half. Next, number 8, Washington State at California. Now, I got Washington State winning this one. I think Cal will put up about 20, 24 points, somewhere in there, but I just don't see them winning this game. Next is Oregon at number 23, Stanford. Now, this game is always a wild one. It's either really close or somebody just blows it out of the water. I think it's going to be another close one this season. I got Stanford winning at home though, but maybe like a 2 or 3 point victory. It's not going to be a runaway for either one. Next is number 6 TCU at Kansas State. Now Kansas State's going to put up a fight, and I think TCU's ready for that. I got TCU winning, but again, it's going to be a close, like 3-4 point game, somewhere in there. Next is number 17, Michigan at Indiana. Now, this game can go one of two ways. Either Michigan will come out and romp all over Indiana, or Indiana's going to give it to Michigan for the whole game, and it's going to be a close one. Reason being that Michigan is still reeling from that loss to Michigan State at home. I think, regardless of how the game goes, I have Michigan winning. I don't think Indiana's going to win this one, simply because I kind of think that Harbaugh's going to get his guys out there playing hard and out for blood this week. I got Michigan winning this one. Next is number 20, NC State at Pittsburgh. I got NC State winning this one. I think Pittsburgh has had a few too many struggles this season, and I think that leans to NC State's favor. Next is number 24, Texas Tech at West Virginia. This is going to be a close one, and this one's going to be a shootout. I'm kind of leaning towards West Virginia on this, simply because they're at home, but it could go either way. But I'm picking West Virginia. Purdue at number 7, Wisconsin. Now, I got Wisconsin winning this one. I think Purdue has had a strong start to the season, but I don't think they're even in Wisconsin's league right now. Wisconsin wins at home. Number 10, Auburn at LSU. I have Auburn winning this one. I think it's going to be low scoring. It's like 21-14, somewhere around there. I got Auburn winning on the road. I just haven't been all that impressed with LSU this season. Next is Georgia Tech at number 11, Miami of Florida. Now, I got Georgia Tech losing this game on the road. I think Miami comes away with a home win here, another conference win, but it could be close, so keep an eye on that one. Next is number 12, Oklahoma at Texas. This one's going to be close. This one's going to be exciting. Oklahoma's coming off of a huge loss to Iowa State, and Texas is coming in looking to keep their undefeated Big 12 record intact. That being said, I think Oklahoma squeaks out a road victory here. Next is Baylor at number 14, Oklahoma State. I got Oklahoma State winning this game. I think that Oklahoma State's just a little more powerful than Baylor is. Plus, Baylor has no defense this season. So if they face anyone with any semblance of a defense that can stop their offense, they're going to flounder. Next is number 25, Navy at Memphis. Now, this one took me a bit to figure out who I thought would win. I'm going with Navy. Now, I think Navy's key to winning here is controlling the ball and keeping it out of Memphis's hands. If they can do that, they'll win this game. I got Navy winning. East Carolina at number 22, UCF. This one's gonna be pretty much all UCF in my opinion. UCF's come out really strong this season. I'm impressed with them. They're one of, I believe, 3 teams in the AAC that is ranked in the top 25. I think it's Navy, UCF, and South Florida. So you got a lot going on there right now. Next is Arkansas at number 1, Alabama. I just haven't seen anything from Arkansas to make me think they got a chance in this one. I'm going with Alabama. Next is Missouri at number 4, Georgia. I got Georgia winning this one. I think Georgia's having a stellar season. They got that huge win on the road against Notre Dame early in the season, and they've just been blowing everyone else out. I think Georgia may have a shot at winning the SEC, their half of the SEC. And then it comes down to a game between them and pretty much Bama at this point. I don't know that anyone other than Bama is going to win that half of the SEC. So we'll see what it comes down to, though. Number 9, Ohio State at Nebraska. I've got Ohio State winning this one on the road. I don't see Nebraska being able to compete for long in this game. Cincinnati at number 18, South Florida. Charlie Strong's really pulled South Florida into fighting shape. They're currently undefeated. One of, I believe, the 3 ranked teams in the AAC are the undefeated ones. So he's one of 3 undefeated teams in the conference. And he's got, I think, the best shot at remaining so. So I got South Florida winning this game. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, though. Utah at number 13, USC. On paper, this looks like, oh, big USC win. But watch out. I think Utah keeps it pretty dang close. But then USC's going to do what they've done in most of their wins this season, actually. They're going to come away with a big fourth quarter and win this game. I got USC at home. Number 21, Michigan State at Minnesota. Now, I had high expectations for Minnesota this season, seeing as they hired Temple's former coach. I'm sorry, not Temple's. They're the ones that hired the Western Michigan coach. I had high expectations for them, and I think they're living up to a lot of what I thought they would. I didn't have them going undefeated and winning the Big Ten. No, not that kind of high expectations. But he's living up to it pretty well right now. It's his first season. We'll see where it goes from here. However, in this game, I think they're just kind of outclassed. I got Michigan State winning this one. Boise State at number 19, San Diego State. I got San Diego State winning this one at home. Boise State's always a good team, but I think San Diego State may have a shot at this undefeated record this season. So I'm going with San Diego State. Next is number 5, Washington at Arizona State. Now, I'm picking Washington to win this one, but it's going to kind of be a shootout situation, I think, for the first part. But I think you're going to see early in the game it's going to be like 7-7, 14-14, and then Arizona State's going to start slowing down. But Washington won't. So I'm going 38-45 points for Washington, and then maybe 21-24 points for Arizona State. I got a big win for Washington here. And that is it for the Week 7 predictions. There's a grand total of 22 games here. Hopefully nothing gets postponed. There's some concerns for the Washington State-Cal game, as there's forest fires going on in the north of California, and they don't know if it's going to affect the game. But so far, the only things that have happened, the only change-arounds that have happened, is South Florida canceled their game with UMass and instead are going to play Cincinnati since that's a conference game. And the Miami game was supposed to play tomorrow night, is now going to play on Saturday instead, due to weather issues. So that's it. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm really interested to see how this season finishes out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to tune in after the weekend for the Week 7 recap.